to the Asheville View. I'm your host, Aisha Adams, and today I am joined by my lovely co-host, Kalani Jackson, Miriam Weber, and Kirby Winner. Okay, so it's March, and it's Women's Month. And I realized on the calendar there are no holidays that specifically signify women. So I was wondering, if you were president for a day, who would you celebrate, or how would you celebrate women?
I can go first.
You go first.
First of all, we clearly need a Betty White Day. And the way we're going to celebrate that is by everybody has to drink a giant margarita. But on a serious note, I think we need a day for LGBTQ activists such as Marsha P. Johnson. She was the trans woman that threw the initial brick in the 1969 Stonewall riots, which was crucial to the beginning of the LGBTQ rights movement. All the way up to a day that celebrates trans women like Laverne Cox or MJ Rodriguez or India Moore, who have really paved a way for trans youth and the LGBT in general, showing that you can be yourself and be successful. And I believe their influence is helping lower the suicide rate in LGBTQ youth, specifically in the trans community. They have the highest suicide rate, as well as hopefully normalizing it in society so that there's less hate, crime, and violence. So I think we need a day to celebrate trans women who have helped pave the way for other trans women in the LGBTQ community.
How would we celebrate? I'm down to celebrate, but how could we celebrate?
I don't know. You know how the LGBTQ like to celebrate?
Yes.
Celebrate a party.
Yeah.
Have fun.
Yeah, I definitely want some glitter on it.
I think that also it'd be really amazing to wear a color from the trans flag that day. So the certain colors of pinks and blues, whatever you identify as, whatever you support that day, wear that color, really show your support, and have a good time and be yourself. Be yourself for a day.
Yeah, I think the first time I realized the impact of the Asheville View was when we marched through the Pride Parade. Do y'all remember that? And we were able to walk through, and our tagline at Asheville View is "We See You." So to be able to walk down the street and to point at trans children in Asheville and to clap for them and to celebrate them and to be face to face with them and to say, we see you. That was a really important moment in my Asheville View history.
Definitely.
So I agree with you, Kirby. That would be a great holiday. What are you thinking, Miriam?
I'm thinking, especially for women who don't have kids, if you are a woman who chose not to have kids or just didn't have kids, there's no celebration because the only celebration is Mother's Day. And I feel like we're at a time right now where women have come such a long way and we should be supportive of each other. Unfortunately, I don't know where is this coming from, if it's from a long time ago where, they put us against each other to have more control over us, but there's a lot of beef between us girls, a lot. We started it from high school, from everywhere. There's jealousy and women supporting each other. We say that, but there's not a lot of sisterhood and there's not a lot of space for that sisterhood. So if I was given a day, I would say Sisterhood Day, where you only go to female businesses. Or you have like a big celebration, like at the Haiku I Do or something like that. So I went to something like that and it was called Hocus Pocus. Yeah, so it was like beauty boots and tarot reading, and it was just a lot of women, and I've never seen that much love and support and energy in one place. There were no men, it was women only, and it wasn't competitive or it was really beautiful. And I feel like there should be more emphasis on sisterhood. And yeah, how would we celebrate? Have a big party, really pretty, have people show up for you, invest in what you're selling, build you up, and not just saying it, like really being there, mean it, and build each other up and love each other. Because that's all we have is each other, really.
I know. That's why I like to get together with you all, because I'm with my fam.
Right.
You know, all my queens. I'm with all my queens. I love it. I love to see it. So I definitely agree with you. Kalani?
So when I thought about this question, I kind of thought about it in the aspect of like women and maternity leave. PMS leave. I don't know if that is a thing.
It should be a thing.
PMS leave. And then when people are in the process of transitioning, the hormones that they take, that is a lot on your body. So kind of like a mental health transitioning for people in that space. But I know PMS, that can be a whole lot, y'all. So maybe if you could just sit at home, have some ice cream, chocolate, just to kind of regroup and get through the rest of the month.
So and when you try to take a day off like that, people often judge you.
Yeah.
You know, and they say, oh, it's just, why are they taking the day off? It's just PMS. It's just, but it's a lot more than that. And I feel like it would be a great thing to put out there. Like, we go through it, y'all.
Yeah, vote for Kalani.
Yeah.
PMS leave, hello.
I know,
growing up with an older sister, you need a day off?
Yeah, take a day.
Definitely. It's healthy for everybody.
Yeah, I think so.
So, okay. Women, particularly white women in our country, have to work 100 days before they are paid equally to a man, right? So like that's current day. So if I were president, I would have a gender equality day, and I would impose all organizations do pay gap analysis and raise women to the pay that they should be. And that's how we will celebrate. We will all get equal pay.
But in New York, aren't they doing where you have to post like what you make per year, so there is no...
It's a little bit different. If you have a job in New York, the city council has passed a law that says if you're hiring, you must put the salary range.
Okay.
Right? So no longer are we filling out applications, going to job interviews just to find out it's not enough money to pay our rent. Right? So I think that is a really good step towards pay transparency. But the real issue here is that people based on race make less money. So the white man makes the most, the white woman makes less, then the black woman, then the Latin woman. And we want to make sure that these injustices are seen. And I don't want to party. I want you to pay me what you owe me. Run me my check. Okay? So if I had a day, we definitely all would be getting checks. We would be getting our just due.
I like that.
Yeah. So you've been watching the Asheville View? Thanks.
Thank you.